everyone, and welcome to episode 21 of Adventure SMP. I'm so excited to have you here. Today's episode is a Hollow episode, which is very exciting and a lot of fun. There aren't really any new Minecraft mechanics. There are a couple that are used, but I go over them in the episode. Also, I apologize greatly for C's character sheet. I was having some issues with it this last week, and I'm so sorry that it didn't get out. It will be getting out this week. I have family in town this week, so I'm not sure which day, but it will be getting out this week, I promise. I finally have everything I need. I double checked. I just need to finish getting it put together properly, and then it will get posted. I am so sorry about that. But for the full character sheet, it's going to be at our $2 tier and above. However, the character art will just be out to the public. And welcome to episode 21 of Adventure SMP. I made a decision.
The decision has been made.
My name is Tay, also known as Seashell Vids. I use they, he pronouns, and today it is myself and Hollow.
Hi.
I went, you know what? No, we're gonna skip.
You got this.
We're going to stick to the original plan I had.
Yeah?
Yeah, how would you like to introduce yourself? Name, pronouns, what character you're playing, pronouns of both of you.
Yep. My name is Hollow. I go by any pronouns. I'm playing my character C, who also goes by any pronouns.
Amazing. What level in class are you?
I am a rogue, and I am level 3.
It's fine. I know how to D&D today, I swear. Actually, I have to go. I literally were recording before I have to go into work in an hour and a half.
I forgot about that. I forgot that you have to go to work.
In an hour 45, so we're going to finish. I'm going to have half an hour to sit and process. But based off of our recording today, I think work's going to be a little rough. I'm struggling a bit today. I'm struggling a little bit.
Just a wee bit of trouble.
So, Mom, when you listen to this episode, this the day that I was really struggling. If I really struggled today, hi, that's today.
Hi, this is the day.
This is 2 months in the past. Do you remember the day I struggled? Hi.
Hi. This is it.
This episode comes out May 22nd, I believe. Yeah, May 22nd. Which is bonkers. That's crazy. But anyway, let us get into it. I prepared a little kind of monologue thing for you, because I give my players little monologues at the start of each world. So I thought it was only fair that at the start of the world, for you, you also get a monologue.
Yay!
A world hopper at heart, you began your journey around SMPs years ago. You heard rumors of an abandoned SMP where villagers were the new players. Never before had people been able to communicate with them. Spells didn't work, spending extended periods of time with them, nothing. But now, apparently now the villagers were different. Who wouldn't want to discover what they could do? When you had arrived at the world, it felt off. You stumbled upon a fairly normal SMP spawn. But distantly you saw a purple humanoid running away, and before you had time to process, 4 crossbows were pointed directly at your face. One look at the pillagers around you, and you could tell they were also more player-like. No angry grunts or huffs, but a deep harsh, drop your gear. With no weapons on you, there was no way you could take them all. So, you gave them your gear and went off. One stop at an outpost. You were there a few days with some Malays, golems, a single cowering villager. Each of you kept in your own cage, away from the others. Next was a few weeks, maybe a month, in a seemingly normal mansion. This time, in the jails, villagers and Malays alike shoved in. You learned of a hidden away village, started by players and finished by villagers, and you began a plan of escape with the others. Then you were taken to a new building. This was nothing short of a mansion, and not the stupid woodland kind you'd come from. This one was at least 5 stories, with a dungeon basement and an entire floor of rooms where you heard each pillager got their own. You'd never known pillagers to be able to build, but as you were taken down, you watched as a couple of them were working on adding stables for the Ravengers outside. The last 2 months have been nothing short of boring. You've been left mostly by yourself, with only the occasional illager coming to talk with you, take notes, and the occasional blood sample. You've been kept away from the others for being special or something. The only noteworthy thing to happen was a communicator buzz about a month and a half ago. Linguini left the server. All has been quiet since then until Business Ray joined the server. Peebus joined the server. Groki joined the server. What would you like to do?
I stare at the communicator for a couple seconds and then just immediately type, help, I've been literally here for 3 months.
Awesome. You send out, help, I've literally been here for 3 months, and you hear just outside of your cell commotion. And before there's time for anything else, there are 2 pillagers there with crossbows aimed at you. And a third one walks in holding out their hand. Give us the communicator. Where were you hiding it anyway?
Here you go.
They take it and they go, stupid Alays, and just walk out.
Rude.
Locking the door behind you once again.
In hindsight, I probably should have sent the cords.
I love that the first reaction is just, help. I've literally been here for 3 months. No context. No nothing. Just...
Look, man, I've been here for 3 months.
Alright, your cell is fairly blank. You have a little bed in the corner, you have a cauldron for water, and you even have your own tiny little garden. It has a single potato.
Ooh. A singular potato.
It's a singular potato. You get your starchy needs here, okay? Your one of the walls is like just iron bars that, like, you're smaller than most players, most creatures. You're, you know, an Allay hybrid thing, you're small.
More small.
So while most people can maybe reach a hand through, you can reach your entire arm through. You tried one night, right? You know, like,
Just boredly trying to see how far I could go past the bars.
Yeah, and the pillagers had left you alone that night. What else were you gonna do?
What else? Exactly. You know, you can't just leave me bored in here. I'm gonna do something.
Yeah, the rest of your walls, the other 3, are cobblestone, and you know that it is at least 2 layers thick of cobblestone. And the reason you know this is because when you were able to stick, like, your whole arm out, you could press your face and get, like, part of your head out. Your whole head was too big to fit through the bars.
Only a part of my head.
But you could fit part of your head, and you were able to
squish.
see that these cells, there were, like, 2 layers in between the cells of cobblestone, which, like, why? Pillagers are stupid, but whatever.
Whatever, I guess.
Looking out now, you can see that in their rush to get your communicator, the pillagers left behind a crossbow that is sitting outside of your reach for sure. But there is just, like, a crossbow with 1 bolt, like, already knocked in it.
There's a bolt in it.
And yeah, bolt. Thank you so much. And there's also a stone pickaxe that maybe you could reach if you pushed.
Okay.
But the room is empty. The pillagers have left you. You don't typically get left alone for much longer than, like, half an hour. They have been calling you special. Why?
I'm just a special little guy.
Why? Who knows? Like, who knows?
Who knows?
They're not treating any of the other Allays like this, but, like, whatever. They make sure you're well fed.
I guess.
They leave you alone for the most part, except for when they're just sitting there staring at you, but, like, they leave you alone. What would you like to do?
Okay, so you said that the pickaxe could maybe be in reach if I did big stretch. So I do wanna try and get it if I can.
Awesome. So why don't you give me either a straight up dex check or you could do acrobatics? One of the
God, I
two.
love Dex. I love dexterity as a rogue. That is a 17.
Cool. You are able to reach your little hand out and just you brush it for a second. And you're kind of worried that you're gonna push it further away, but you just manage to grab onto the edge of it,
Yes.
and pull it inside.
Okay. If I were to use the end of the pickaxe to hook the crossbow closer, would I be able to do that?
Maybe.
Okay,
It's a
I'm not gonna
solid.
do that. I'm gonna break
You
myself out with
pushed
the
yourself.
pickaxe.
You pushed yourself previously to see how far you could reach, and
Okay.
like you haven't tried with the pickaxe, so like
Alright.
it's a solid maybe. What way are you going to try and break out?
Okay, so it's a
There are the
pickaxe.
three walls.
Can I tell how much durability there is on the pickaxe?
Roll me insight.
That's just a 14.
It's been used at least a little bit. You could see a couple cracks in the stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. About how much time you have, you do know it's been used though.
Okay. I think I'd then prefer to use it to get myself out than possibly waste any of the durability trying to get something else.
All right. Your particular cell is at the very least at the edge of this particular jail. So two of the walls are not touching other cells.
Mm-hmm.
The iron bars one is out into the hallway, where the three pillagers had gone, and the other one is to an empty cell next to you.
Okay. I think I do want to just as quietly as possible try and break out towards that hallway and probably try and stealth because I can fly. So I'd probably go up.
You want to break the iron bars?
Yeah.
Cool.
And go up.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth.
Okay. 22.
Cool. You managed to break two of the iron bars and slip out seemingly...
I do want to grab the crossbow. I forgot to mention that. I do want to grab that. Yep. Just snag it and go up.
You slip out of your cell seemingly silently. You are able to get into what I'm going to call the jail hallway, which is just, all the cells where they touch, the gates for all of them. You snag the crossbow. What is your passive perception?
My passive is just a 12. I don't have great passive perception.
No, that's okay. They're not quiet, actually. You hear the noise of three pillagers. There's Jerry, Larry, and Terry, who you've gotten to know. They're the main three that watch you.
I've gotten to know them.
At the very least, you ask their names, and they've given you their names. They might be lying on which is which, but Jerry, Terry, and Larry definitely are the three of them. Their voices seem to be slightly higher pitched than the rest of them. Most pillagers sound the exact same or close enough, but you've also spent enough time that you can pick up the tiny differences. Jerry's voice is the highest of the three of them. Terry's voice is a higher pitch than most of the pillagers, but somehow also more groggily, that rough, throaty noise,
Gravelly?
Yeah, thank you. Jerry, Terry,
Groggy's
Larry.
tired.
Yeah, his voice constantly sounds tired.
All right.
It's that scratchy, tired voice. Yeah, it's higher pitched than most of the pillagers, but also constantly tired, which kind of makes sense. You've seen him fall asleep just guarding your cell before, so easily, so fast. Jerry, Terry, Larry. Larry Larry's voice is, you don't know how to, it's just Larry's voice.
It's just Larry. It's unique. It's just
Yeah.
Larry.
There's no better way to describe it than Larry's voice. Uh, and you hear the three of them outside of the jail room coming towards you hear them near enough that you can hear them.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do? You have your crossbow, you have your pickaxe, and you have 2 iron bars.
Okay, I'm trying to think. So, what does the room itself look like? Like, do the cells reach the ceiling, or is there like a space between the
cells
ceiling?
reach the ceiling.
Okay, I
It's
just want
not
to
a
check.
high roof. It's like
Okay.
it's like a 4-block tall roof.
All right.
Well, okay, so like the jail cells are 3 blocks tall. So like villagers are not smart builders.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that is painstakingly obvious to anybody who's looked at buildings before. You can probably guarantee that like the floor and ceiling are 2 separate blocks for at least most of these. That seems to be a common, like the walls are too thick, like much like woodland mansions, how those are like too thick.
Yeah.
That's here. At least 2 thick. You definitely saw at least one room that was 3 thick.
Mm-hmm.
Why, you don't know.
I
But
definitely like just looked confused when I saw it. Just like, why?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a choice that was made. Okay? They made choices. Who are you to judge, you know?
Me, I'm who to judge.
True. So true. So true.
Okay, does it sound like they're gonna come into this room?
Give me an insight.
Okay.
It's really low DC.
15.
15. From what you can tell, their job basically consists of come watch you, go sleep, maybe do some Ravager training. You think you've heard them outside with the Ravagers before. Watch you. So there's a good chance that they're coming to do their job of watch you.
Is there a space I can hide?
That's the thing is, they may build really weird. They build really flat. They're not good builders. They build really flat. So there's not really a good place to hide per se. But you have, I will say, essentially what lays before you is 2 choices. You can face them with your crossbow, because it's a 50-50 shot if they have theirs. You definitely probably have one of theirs. Or you have the tools, and you have a way, if you so choose, to hide. Like, you have clothes on. They don't search you every time they come in the cells. You could hide the crossbow. You could hide the pickaxe, and you could wait it out. It's fight or stand down are really the 2 big choices.
I think I'll hide my stuff then and like go because if I can wait for a better time to be able to get out, then I will.
Okay. Do you go back? I'm assuming that means you go back into your cell?
I go back very fast.
Do you put the iron bars back on, or do you forget about that?
No, I'm kidding. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I stand there like a man standing emoji right in front of the broken bars like, hey gang, what's up?
You know, it's Larry, Terry. Hold on. I switched up how I said their names, and now I forgot the third one.
Jerry?
Terry, Larry, Jerry, probably.
It was Jerry.
It was Jerry, okay. I said them in a different order, and I forgot. You know how you have, like, habits that you do, right?
Yes,
and you break the habit, and suddenly you forget how to do anything?
Oh, yeah.
Hi. I said their names in a different order. I said Terry first instead of last. But yeah, okay, cool. You hide your crossbow is, like, essentially on your back. That's probably the best place. Your wings kind of make it so it's easier to hide things.
Yeah.
Like, weird shapes are not uncommon. And then the pickaxe is honestly really easy. You have, like, a nice spot, like, under your pillow that it fits, like, perfect. And they come back in. Terry goes, Ah, damn it! Where did I put my crossbow? I thought I left it in here. Why would you leave it in here? Are you kidding
Seems like
me?
a pretty dumb thing to do.
Yeah, even the stupid Alay understands.
I mean, like, what if someone had gotten a hold of that? That's just not lucky. Or good.
Larry looks at you and just goes, I don't want to hear it, okay? You're the one in a cell.
Did you leave it in your room? Or like wherever you stay?
I don't want to climb 3 stories to go get it.
Well, I mean, then I guess you're going without a weapon, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
I'll go get it. Hey, Terry, do you want to come with me? I mean, I guess, like, Jerry, you got this. Like, you can watch him, right? Like, they're just in the, yeah, okay, we're gonna go. And, Larry and Terry walk out, leaving you with Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
I see.
So, like, what's going on?
What do you mean, what's going on?
Well, there was, like, some commotion earlier or something.
I mean, you had your communicator.
Oh, I guess.
Which, like, I still don't know how to read, but...
You don't know how to read?
I don't know.
That's so sad.
I know that in Pillager School we aren't taught how to read.
I can teach you.
You can teach me how to read?
Yeah, I can teach you how to read.
Wait, okay, cool. Hold on. And he just, like, holds up a finger and he goes, okay, wait, I don't have, just give me, like, 2 seconds.
Okay, yeah,
And he, like,
I'm patient.
He runs out of the room. Would you like to try, or do you want to wait?
I want to teach him how to read.
Okay. So he runs off, and he comes back, like, a minute or 2 later, and he has just, like, in his hands, like, 12 or 13 oak signs. And he just goes, do you use these to read?
You can, yes. People write on them, and you can use them to read. People also use, like, book and quills, and obviously communicators.
What is a book and quill?
Okay, so have you ever seen, like, the bookshelves?
Yes.
Okay, and there's books on those.
That's what those are called?
Well, no, those are books, right? So that people, they'll get ink and a feather.
Books.
And then they write in them.
Books.
And you can read from those. Those have stories.
Do you know any of the book stories?
Yeah, I know quite a few.
Will you teach me how to, like, read one? Well, you're gonna teach me how to read. And he walks up to the edge of your cell and just drops all of the signs. It's 16. I don't know how many signs I said before. It's 16 of them. 16,
okay.
Like a full stack of oak signs.
A full stack of
so they fit. Like, you can reach out for them, right?
Mm-hmm,
He's not opening the cell, but, like, you can reach him. He's making sure that you have access to these things.
Yeah.
And he just, like, sits down crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, I take the signs and I'm gonna start, like, putting several ones down, like, on top of each other to, like, teach them what vowels are and, like, what letters make what sounds together. Like, I literally just spend my time teaching this guy how to read. That's literally what I'm doing.
I would like you to roll a performance with advantage, because this man wants to learn.
He wants to learn. All right,
We're gonna see how good of a teacher you are.
Okay.
What?
Natural 23.
You got a natural 20 for a 23?
Yes! Well, this man knows how to read!
Oh my god. Okay. So no, you know what? On an nat 20, he is gonna learn how to read.
Let's go!
He like is very, like, pays such close attention. There's, like, some noise that happens outside, like, you can, like, listen for half a sec and know that it's a Ravager going crazy. Like, somebody upset the Ravager, and probably isn't looking good for them. But this man is focused. He is learning how to read. And you are a wonderful teacher.
Let's go.
So he sits there and he goes and he learns, and he's doing that. And as he's learning how to read, you notice just, like, a shift in his appearance as he is learning. He goes from, like, I don't even know what to call it, like the weird like suit thing that they wear, to it shifts from like the gray to like a blue.
Ooh.
And turns into from like the suit sort of thing into more of like a robe. And he just he learns how to read and just smiles and goes, I'm gonna go read all the books.
You read those books.
And he goes, I need those signs back though.
Oh, right, yes, hang on.
I'm so sorry, I can't let you keep
No,
those.
it's okay. I get it.
So he'll take the signs back, but what he will give you is he will give you a stack of bread.
Ooh, bread.
And a single carrot. He goes, if you wanna farm
variety.
some carrots too. Yeah. This is very cruel treatment of you, honestly. Like, now that I like thinking about it. Give me an insight.
Ooh. Okay. I don't have a very good insight, but we're going anyways. That's a 13.
You know, I have advantage. You just taught this man how to read.
Okay.
You know, screw it. Dude, I probably would give it to you on a 13, but I want to see if you can do better.
17.
Yes, amazing. This is no longer a normal pillager.
Ooh.
This man has become an illusioner.
Ooh.
You taught this man how to read, and now he understands magic.
Let's go.
How? Who knows? Who knows?
I'm such a good teacher.
Here's the thing is you can identify that this is a really bizarre world, because when you did interact with the villager, briefly, in, what was it, the outpost or the mansion? One of the two. In the mansion, they talked, had full conversations. Villagers don't have conversations. Pillagers just grunt, right? They're having full conversations with you. This is weird. So, honestly, it really shouldn't surprise you. You just turned this man into an illusioner. All right, you know?
All right, I guess. I'm not gonna question it.
And he gave you things for it, so that's great.
Yeah. Exactly.
You also can see, as he shifted, he was sitting crisscross applesauce, okay? There is now a key on the floor where he was sitting that he has not noticed yet. He came up to take the signs back, give you your stuff. There is a key just behind him. He's getting ready to leave. He may notice it, he may not. What would you like to do?
Mostly I want to distract him while he's leaving so that he doesn't pay attention to his surroundings.
How would you like to do that?
So what kind of stories are you interested in reading? Because there's a lot of different kinds. You know, there's fantasy, there's mystery, there's sci-fi, horror. What kind of stuff do you think you'll be interested in?
Well, I don't know. I've never read a book before.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'll like.
Yeah, that's true. I suggest maybe starting with fantasy stuff, because that stuff's pretty cool. It's got a whole different world building and a lot of interesting creatures and stuff. But if you do scarier stuff, then I suggest horror.
Okay. And you think I can find these books in the library?
Yeah, I'd assume so. I mean, it's a library.
And he just kind of goes, okay, I'm gonna go find a library. I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna go. And he just he thoughtfully walks out of there. He's very focused on his thoughts. And you hear, what happened to you? Why are you blue now? Just shocked, and then it's muffled conversation after that. So you have who knows how long.
All right.
But you have some time. Go ahead and give me, what check do you think? How would you like to, I'm assuming you want the key.
I do want the key, yes.
How would you like to try and get the key?
All right. How far away is it?
Let's do a luck check. So it wasn't a good luck check. So it is definitely out of your reach.
Even if I use like the pickaxe?
Maybe. You could maybe stretch.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Would I be able to tell that people outside are currently distracted?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
They're having a full-on conversation right now, where if you listen closely, you can kind of hear how excited Jerry is. Just like, I learned how to read. Like, they know how to read. There's like these things called books.
Mm-hmm. All right. Fantastic. I silently break the iron bars, snag the key, and I want to try and sneak out.
All right, roll me a stealth.
I'm so glad I'm a rogue. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah. So you managed to break the bars. If you were to try and go into the hallway, that would not, they're in the hallway. You know that they are outside of this jail room. There is they're still deep in conversation. There is a, like a 2 wide door, that is just a door. But you now have 2 iron bars. And you know that there's 2 walls that go to who knows where. It's not more cells.
Fair enough. Okay. I will as quietly as possible try and break into the next room over.
Cool. I would like another stealth check.
I love stealth checks. Dirty 21.
Amazing.
I love being a rogue.
You break into the wall. You dig 1, 2, 3. You break the top block and you
shake my head in disappointment.
Yeah. You see that the block that you break in the 3rd layer leads to outside. There is a Ravager definitely right in front of you. Not facing you. But this is outside into the Ravager pen.
Okay. So it's not facing me.
Currently.
How fast? Would I know how fast a Ravager is?
Yes. It is. Here's the deal. I would make you roll initiative at disadvantage. These guys are fast. You are in their pen.
Okay.
You can see one of them. You also know that there are a lot more, and you just heard commotion that one of them was upset.
Would they like bread?
You don't know that one.
I'm willing to take this chance. Okay, what I'm gonna try and do is basically slide out, stay as close to the wall as I can, and go up. Is probably what I'm gonna try and do. And if they do turn around and see me, I'm gonna try and give them bread.
Okay. So
just like to distract with food, because I mean I know I would be distracted with food.
let me just give me like, I'm gonna look something up real quick.
You got this.
It's more trying to figure out if you've got this. Is the thing about it, actually. There is no Ravager stat block. Darn. There's most other stat blocks for Minecraft monsters. So we're just gonna look up. I would like to just look at the basics about what a Ravager. Like, just tell me a little bit about Ravagers. You know?
I find it odd that they don't have a Ravager stat block.
I know, right?
You'd think they would. Because it's a big mob.
Yeah.
Terrifying mob.
Yeah. So, okay. We're gonna I think how we'll do this is a luck check. As you are breaking the 2nd block, roll me a luck check.
Okay. That's just a flat d20?
Yep.
Okay. That is a 16.
Okay. So you break the 2nd block, and you are pressed against the wall. Flat against the wall, and you see distantly a Ravager notice you. You roll initiative.
Okay. With disadvantage or just normally?
Not just normal initiative.
Okay.
Let me give these guys, before you tell me, hold on, I gotta, okay. I'm gonna just, I'll, regardless of what stat I gave them for initiative bonus, you were gonna beat that. They got a 4. So, you have, 2 turns. Before the Ravager will make it to you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a luck check after the first turn to see if the one close by to you notices you.
Okay. Saying I do want to fly up to give myself distance. Because I am going back inside. I want to get my stuff. So...
No, that's fair.
I will be going back inside. I just want to go from a different angle so I can plan better.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
So I'm flying upwards to try and create kind of like a lesser chance of them actually hitting me.
What is your fly speed?
50.
Cool. You are going to get out of their range within the first round. This building itself is... Oh, so that's going to get you 10 blocks up. We're essentially doing one Minecraft block is 5 feet. And I said this is 5 stories.
Yeah.
So each story is probably 4 blocks on the inside. So that's 20. Because there's 5 stories. And then they're at least 2 layers thick for the roof and the floor. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30.
Math.
We're going to just be a solid 35 feet. Or 35 blocks in the air.
Okay.
So you're 50, 35 times 5 is, I don't know numbers. Divide the 50 divided by 5. So you're 10 blocks in there. You are less than a third of the way up after your first round.
Let's go.
The problem becomes now is, did the Ravagers alert nearby pillagers? Or is your fast movement up the wall going to alert any pillagers keeping an eye out for stuff? What is your stealth bonus?
+6.
Okay. Are you proficient in stealth?
Yes.
Okay. Then we will do a luck check plus your proficiency.
Okay.
To see if it works. To see if if you are sneaky enough combined with lucky enough that they're not getting alerted, that sort of thing.
Am I sneaky? I guess we'll see.
You are sneaky, but are you sneaky combined with does nobody else notice?
Am I rolling it or are you?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, it's a D20 plus 6.
Plus
so
proficiency.
25.
Not plus 6.
Oh, plus
just your
proficiency.
proficiency.
Okay. Then let me reroll that. That's a 19.
19? Okay.
I did plus 6 because I thought you were asking for my bonus.
You're good. Yeah, cool. You make it up first round, fine. You make it up another 50 feet. So that's another, what did I just say? 10 blocks. So you have 15 more blocks to the roof if that's where you're trying to go.
Yeah, so that I can have a moment to kind of like figure out where my stuff would be held.
Cool. Roll me another luck check plus proficiency.
All right. That one is a 21 dirty.
All right.
Obviously.
10 more blocks up. One more roll, you're 5 blocks away.
Okay, that one is just a 17.
All right. And you get to the top.
Okay.
You are now on the roof of this mansion. This is a massive mansion.
I take 5 seconds to lay face down on the roof.
That's so fair. I'm going to describe the mansion a little bit from how you can see it on the roof, plus what you would have seen on your way in. This is a massive mansion. It is essentially take a normal woodland mansion, which are already big. Put 4 of them next to each other, and that's roughly the size of it. It's massive. So for anybody who doesn't know Minecraft, doesn't know woodland mansions, they are these giant structures that can spawn. They're typically 2 floors with like a couple rooms on a 3rd floor. And they're very, like, they have a bunch of rooms inside. They honestly, look them up. I cannot describe how big they are in comparison to normal stuff, but they're big. They are big structures. So having 4 of them like next to each other for like 4, so it makes like a square, right? Because they're building in squares because they're stupid. So it's like a 2x2 mansion sort of thing. It's the size of this one. And then essentially the equivalent of 3 mansions tall. It's massive. You were told that, like, at least, what was it? Terry's room was on the 4th floor. You have no idea. You know the 1st floor at least has some dungeons. You passed by, when you got in, you passed by this long, like, almost like presentational hallway. If you think of like stereotypical like castles, there's like the long hallway into like the big ballroom. That's the sort of hallway it was. It was like this long presentational hallway. You saw stairs on either side of the hallway going up, like normal mansion staircases, except for like a little bit fancier. And on either side instead of just down the middle. So you know that was the way to get up, at least to the 2nd floor. You do not know the layout of any of these floors. And honestly, it could be anything with the way they do their walls. There could be like 2 rooms in each floor for all you know, with like 7 thick walls.
Okay. So after I finished laying face down on the ceiling, on the roof for a couple of seconds, I've got to actually think here. So when I was brought in, or when they took my stuff, or at any point, would they have ever mentioned or would I have ever seen where they may have taken my stuff?
You know that they've had your stuff brought with you, sort of thing, because you saw it at the outpost, you saw it at the mansion, and then you did see someone carrying a bunch of stuff into the building, and you saw them go up the stairs.
Okay.
So probably not the 1st floor.
Alright.
I would, as the DM, like to just remind you about D&D for a moment. Because you are definitely a Minecraft person.
Yes.
Also D&D, but
D&D,
this is Minecraft D&D, and I've been focusing a lot on the Minecraft aspects of stuff. Minus the stealth checks, those are D&D.
Yes.
You are an Olay.
I am.
You are a special Olay with special abilities.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I use one of my locate objects things. I look for my invis spot. I look for my invis spot.
Amazing.
I completely forgot about that. I was so focused on like the internal strategy. I completely forgot that I could cast that spell.
So don't even worry about it. During a battle one time, Eric was so focused on the Minecraft mechanics, he then went, "Oh my god, I have an easy solution!" I just was like, "Can we retcon it?" I was like, "Yes, we can, actually." Like, there was something everybody failed. It was against pillagers, actually.
Oh my god.
A roll was failed on, like, a check to see if you, like, anger the pillager raid. And he goes, "I have bardic inspiration." He was like, "You just want to stay, like, far enough away," like, giving the Minecraft mechanics. And then was like, "I have bardic inspiration." So I was like, "Yeah, you can give it. I understand. It's fine."
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
Yeah. So you... Okay, so I just reread locate object. You just kind of, like... You can feel exactly where it is in the mansion. It's, like, right in the center of the 3rd floor. So, like, right in the middle of this mansion.
Right.
And for just a brief moment, you sort of see, like, at least for what you think is the third floor, just almost like a path in your mind for just a brief moment. I'm flavoring the spell a little bit for you.
Mm-hmm.
And just like a little like path where the stairs are, at least on the third floor, and then like a path in the hallway to get to the room where your stuff is. And it's just a brief flash in your mind. That if you want to try and remember, I'm going to make you roll for. Otherwise, you just know that it is almost exactly in the center of the mansion.
All right, center of the mansion. Yeah, I also forgot that I could cast that because I'm in rogue mindset, and typically I don't do spell casting for a rogue.
I gave you a single spell, and you go, what?
I go, what? Yeah, because I'm just so used to strategizing as a rogue. That's normally what I do. I don't take spells as a rogue because I like the strategic part of it. But I completely forgot that I just have spells because of my because I'm an LA.
Because you're an LA.
Yeah. All right. I would like to try and remember the path, like as best as possible.
I want you to roll me a history check.
Alright, history check.
And I'll give you advantage because you just thought of it. But this is essentially what I'm gonna make you roll for. Is to try and just like store this in your the essentially, can you put this into long-term memory?
22.
Yeah. If you can get to the third floor, I will let you know the way to get to this room.
Alright. So what floor am I currently above with this roof?
You're above the 5th floor.
Okay. So I have to get to the center. And I have no idea how much durability my pickaxe has, but I do have a pickaxe.
Would you like to look at it again?
Yes, I would.
Cool. You can look at it, and you can see that it does not seem any more broken. Like, yeah, you didn't mine a lot of blocks, but it seems, still decently like it hasn't broken a lot more.
Okay.
From your experience, it breaks quicker on lower durability.
Okay.
Also, I did forget to say, because it's a Minecraft thing and I kind of forgot that not everyone, you are surrounded by a dark oak forest. This mansion is in a dark oak forest. They're stereotypical. Yes, they built this themselves, but they went, this is like home. Hello, home.
Hello, home. Live, laugh, love sign above the door. Welcome mat. They would have a live, laugh, love sign, but they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know that it said live, laugh, love.
No, they would think it's like pain, death, destruction.
No, yeah, it's just this live, laugh, love, and like really cursive, pretty writing.
Yeah. Well, except for who might know now.
Oh yeah. Jerry walks by and is like, huh.
Live, laugh, love.
So that's what it's
sweet. We love each other.
Dear God. All right. I do love that I just sat down and taught Jerry how to read.
Yeah, you don't know how long it took. It definitely took a while. You don't know how long. Oh, but you now can actually see the sun you couldn't in your cell.
Yeah.
You can now see the sun. You have got, it's almost nighttime.
Okay.
And there's also definitely no light on this roof.
Yeah. Okay, what's the roof made of?
Dark oak wood.
Okay, fantastic. I wasn't sure if it was made out of the same, stuff.
The walls are, cobblestone.
Okay.
The roof is dark oak. A lot of the interior walls were either cobblestone or oak.
Okay.
Your cells were made out of cobblestone, for sure.
Yeah. I want to find a good spot, maybe in a corner somewhere on top of the roof to break in from. And I want to steal 6 pieces of wood.
Cool.
And break in via the ceiling.
Okay, cool. So the first piece that you break reveals a second layer of wood.
Of course.
So you can either skim off the top and then break in.
I'll skim off the top and then break in.
What would you like? Are you gonna do anything with the 6 wood? It's a very specific number.
It is a very specific number. You don't get to know why until I need it.
Okay. Is it so you can make a crafting table and then sticks?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You guessed it immediately.
Okay. Well, because I thought maybe, because you do now have 6 cobblestone.
Yeah.
Unless, did you just, like, keep the...
I just keep stuff. I never get rid of stuff.
Okay.
Things don't get thrown out.
So suddenly there's just gonna be, like, holes in the walls and stuff.
Yep.
Cool.
So you're gonna walk by like, that wasn't there before.
Yep.
I still have those iron bars too. I don't throw stuff out.
You took the iron bar. Oh yeah, you did. Okay. So there's just a clear path of like,
yes.
You came out into the hallway and then went, no. Broke out through the wall. That's so good. All right.
I got that key. Nothing gets thrown away. I keep everything. The second I get my jars back, that key's going in a jar.
So I present you with a third layer of roof. Third layer of dark oak for the roof.
I shake my head in disappointment.
And then a library. You break into a library. Now, see, this one is like a normal one. There are just rows of bookshelves, except for it's like 3 times the size. This is definitely like a good third of this floor, at least.
Why do they have a library if they don't know how to read?
With the little like study booth things too, where it's like there's like the little like seats with like the high walls against like one of the walls. There's like 8 of them against one of the walls, and then just rows and rows of books.
All right. I'll probably sneak around just to check out the area and see if there's a good exit point. Or, like, if there's a lot of people around.
Cool. Give me a stealth.
Alright. Okay, that is 18.
Awesome. Yeah, you can sneak around, you poke your head out from the library door. You don't hear anyone on this floor. You don't see anyone on this floor. At least so far. You can look around the library. There is evidence that someone has been here previously. Like, there's like a couple books on the floor. A page or 2 ripped out of one of them. Somebody maybe got frustrated that they couldn't read when trying to. Like, why are they not picture books, you know? But anyway, that's just like an assumption you can make. Like, Jerry, Terry, and Larry.
Yeah.
If the other pillagers are anything like them... Oh, goodness.
Oh, goodness.
You can go pretty much on this entire floor. There is one door at the end of the hallway before it goes to, like, this grand staircase down to the 4th floor. There's one closed doorway.
Okay. If I were to kind of like hover down the stairs a little bit, would I be able to tell if there's anyone like walking by or like close to the staircase?
Cool. Yeah, you hover a little bit. You can like peek down, like you're flying high enough, but you can like peek down. You don't see anyone there. You don't hear anyone in particular. You can't tell. It's essentially like a long hallway with like a million doors.
Yikers. Well, I don't care about those doors because I'm trying to get to the 3rd floor. So, all right. If standing on the 4th floor, I were to try and listen below me, would I be able to try and do that?
Give me a perception.
Okay, I have the. All right. That's just a 15.
There's definitely someone down there.
Okay.
At least
where
one.
At least where I'm standing.
Yep.
All right. If I go further down the hall and try and listen again.
All right. Give me another.
I'm essentially just trying to find a safe spot.
Gotcha.
19.
Ooh. Okay. So here's the thing: is it does sound like it's a decent sized room. There's a lot of talking coming from down there. Now that the carpet was kind of in your way where you were previously listening, but now there's not carpet. There's just at least one layer of wood.
At least
in
one.
between. At least one. We're not going to specify. Well, at least 2 we've been over. There's at least 2 layers of wood in between your ear and the floor below. So it's all muffled, but you can now identify, like, conversation. Lots of it. There's some angrier noises. There's some less angry noises. It kind of sounds like normal pillagers would, except for you know better. That's just because it's muffled.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Can I figure out if this floor is like 3 thick or not?
Sure. Roll.
Okay, how would I figure that?
Well, I'm gonna have you do, so the best way to do it is to break at least one of the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And then how would you, is there a way you'd like to try to figure that out?
I'm trying to think. If I were to break the second block and then if I saw into the room and then immediately place it back, do you think they'd notice?
I don't know.
I'll try it. Why not?
All right, you break the second layer. Guess what? There's wood.
Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, listen here. Okay, I make a crafting table. Bam.
Okay.
I get a little more wood if I need it. Bam, trapdoor. I crawl. And I mine my way through the middle layer of the floor.
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
I've been waiting for you to do this the entire episode. Every single wall and floor is 3 thick. I wanted you to mull your way around.
Oh yeah.
It only took you the entire episode to figure that out.
I didn't need to do it until now.
Yeah, but you could have spent the entire time in the walls. Heard so many. I had so many scenes planned. I had so many scenes. So many fun scenes planned for you to just overhear.
I'm still trying to get to the next floor down. So I mean,
so
I'm mulling.
You become a mulale, which is basically just an allay that's now trapped around, crawling around like a Malay. And that is where we are going to end the episode.
Yes, it's perfect.
So good. This is amazing.
The Malay.
I am so excited to do 1 more recording with you, and 2, to get the party with you. Here's the deal: is for the first guest, I want someone who will match their chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And add some.
I'm a pretty chaotic player when I want to be.
Oh, see, hello, I don't know you super, super well. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I know you well enough to know this, yes. This was intentional, actually. Yep. Thank you so much. And I guess, Hollow, we'll see you on pod in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because next episode is a party-centered episode and not a Hollow-centered one.
That's okay. That's okay.
So we will see you next time, Hollow. Goodbye.
All right. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to Adventure SMP, episode 21. I am so happy that you are here. If you would like to talk to us on our socials, we are Adventure SMP Pod over on Instagram and Twitter, where this week, once again, there will be character art. I promise. If you would like to help support the show, help pay the editor who does such an amazing job. Jared is absolutely amazing, wonderful, brilliant. I love him so much. You can head on over to patreon.com/adventuresmpodcast, where we have a $2, $5, $10, and $15 tiers, each with their own cute little name and little perks. Speaking of our tiers, our $15 tier, the Server Gods, get a special shout out at the end of episodes. So, very super special thank you to Gun, Mary, Marissa, and Felian. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. It means the absolute world to me. And we will see you guys next week. Goodbye!